Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Emil Ennis Jr. back here with Clever News. And while some whirlwind celebrity relationships have crashed and burned, others have turned into really successful marriages. So let's break down which fast-paced relationships have actually worked out. So over the past few years, we've seen more and more celebrities find love instantly and move rather quickly to an engagement and marriage. Especially this past year amid the lockdowns, if someone was in a new relationship, they almost immediately had to take major steps like living together in order to follow the health and safety protocols. But for some like Demi Lovato and Max Ehrich, those whirlwind romances didn't work out. Demi and Max got engaged amid the pandemic after only a few months together, and the two ended up calling it quits just 2 months after their engagement. And before this past year, stars like Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson had a similar whirlwind romance that led to a quick engagement and subsequent falling out. But as Ariana has a new hot and heavy romance with her fiance Dalton Gomez, some fans wonder if there's any hope that it will actually work out this time for Ari. Ari and Dalton got engaged in December after around a year together, which we have to admit is much longer than her and Pete's engagement that came after only a few weeks. And now around a month after Ari's engagement to Dalton, people on Twitter have started to wonder if these kinds of celebrity whirlwind relationships are built to last. And we're here to say, yes, they are. And there's plenty of proof, starting with Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra. After a couple of years of privately flirting in the DMs and being just friends, Nick and Priyanka started dating around May of 2018. At first, the two were spotted in photos together with friends, and they started liking and commenting on each other's posts, like most other couples do. But this is when things started to speed up. By June, they were IG official. By July, Us Weekly reported that they were meeting each other's families, and in August, they shared their engagement news on social media. And just when you thought their relationship was moving fast, Nick and Priyanka ended up getting married in December of that same year. The two wasted no time heading to the altar, but it's worked out for them and they're still together and going strong all these years later. Last May, Nick took to Instagram to celebrate the anniversary of their very first date, writing, "This beautiful woman and I went on our first date 2 years ago today. It has been the best 2 years of my life, and to think I am lucky enough to get to spend the rest of my life with her is such an incredible blessing." Speaking of rushing to the altar, in Justin Bieber's song Holy, there's literally a lyric that goes, "running to the altar like a track star." And that's exactly what he and Hailey Bieber did when they knew it was right. While Hailey and Justin met way back in 2009 and actually previously dated in late 2015, early 2016, the two spent years apart before their whirlwind engagement and marriage. Justin was on and off with Selena Gomez for a good part of the 2010s, and Hailey actually attended the 2018 Met Gala with Shawn Mendes, but Justin and Hailey reconnected in June of 2018. And as soon as the two got back together, they couldn't keep their hands off each other. Just 1 month later in July 2018, Justin revealed on Instagram that he and Hailey were engaged. He wrote, quote, "Was gonna wait a while to say anything, but word travels fast. Listen, plain and simple, Hailey, I am so in love with everything about you. So committed to spending my life getting to know every single part of you, loving you patiently and kindly." And by September, the two were married at a courthouse in New York City. A year later, they celebrated with a larger wedding ceremony surrounded by family and friends. And now, over 2.5 years since their quick engagement, the two are more in love than ever. Justin is constantly gushing over Hailey on social media, writing things like, "My eyes are for you, my heart is for you, my soul is for you, my love is for you. I am home wherever you are my safe place. I am completely and utterly obsessed with who you are." So while sure, sometimes the whirlwind relationships don't work out, they couldn't be going stronger for these two couples. We have all the hope in the world that it will work out the same for Ariana and Dalton, because the two seem to be head over heels for each other. And who knows, based on Justin and Hailey and Nick and Priyanka's timelines, maybe we'll be getting a wedding from Ari and Dalton sooner than we think. Here's to hoping. But for more on Ariana and Dalton's relationship, click right over here for another Clever News video, and then let us know your thoughts on all of this down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emil Ennis Jr. You can find me on Instagram at Emil Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clever News. Bye, y'all.